In order to be able to appreciate the value of artificial intelligence, we must look back and see that technology has always helped mankind be more effective. Of course, every technology comes with its drawbacks. However, when you look back, decades in the past, we had people writing with biros, and then we moved to typewriters, and then we moved to personal computers. So we've seen an evolution, and with every evolution, there's generally better experience for the industry. And of course, artificial intelligence is not really new. We're already using it. Many of us use YouTube, and you can see YouTube recommends, if you watch a particular video, it makes a recommendation of a similar video. Legal and health industries are sort of like picking up much faster than other industries because the legal industry really relies on written text. And so artificial intelligence, and particularly generative AI, is multimodal. Multimodal means, number one, it can easily convert from, say, video to text, or it can read, it can interpret video, interpret into voice. So you have text, video, voice, and images. So that means, and it move forwards, backwards, so it can do so many things. And you can see then as a use case, it's very relevant for lawyers. Number one, since we write a lot, you see that generative AI can help in writing, can help law students, it can help lawyers in preparing court documents, legal documents. It can help in analyzing documentation. One of the key concerns, with the adoption of it, of the adoption of AI by governments is the potential for the digital divide, to increase, because for AI to be implemented properly, there has to be infrastructure. There has to be data centers, electricity, basics like consistent electricity, access to internet facilities. So we then see the potential for AI tools to be deployed in rural areas as well, but also in terms of customizing these tools for use in rural areas. There's potential to ensure that these tools are provided in local languages. There's potential to emphasize vocal tools rather than written tools, so that if someone wants information, they can basically press a button and speak, and it speaks back to them. So we've seen the likes of Siri, Alexa. Depending on how it's deployed, it's going to be really, really impactful. Actually, I've seen reports showing that Africa's economy is going to grow by about 2.3 trillion. So the contribution of artificial intelligence to Africa's economy is going to be $2.3 trillion by the year 2030. There are factors that contribute to legal issues. So a report by Afrobarometer and the Hague Institute for Global Justice show that the prevalent legal disputes include land disputes, family disputes. We feel like, if you're able to address the socioeconomic pressures leading to such, that is one way of AI. Of course, is going to make people more productive. It's going to ensure that communities have more money. The GDP of the country is going to go up. It's true that the concerns around privacy are really, really important. Just for the record, Uganda, of course, has not yet developed a law on regulating artificial intelligence, although I understand that's in the works. But we can borrow from other jurisdictions. We know, like the European Union already has a law, the UK has a law. And of course, issues of privacy are very, very important. If we may borrow from the EU perspective, we see that artificial intelligence is regulated in such a way that the European Union law recognizes high risk use of artificial intelligence, such as the use of artificial intelligence in facial recognition that is given limited use. For example, if law enforcement officers are trying to arrest someone at a busy airport, you can use cameras to identify, say, the suspect. So the use for facial recognition is narrow, so it's regulated so that not everyone can use AI, for that purpose. It's important to ensure that where there's potential risk to individuals, including ensuring that AI does not work autonomously. So AI should facilitate and support a human who makes a final decision, but not that the AI should make a final decision. The adoption of artificial intelligence is inevitable in a way. It will be inevitable. However, the pace of adoption is going to be impacted by the situation on the ground. So you'll find maybe higher pace of adoption in other countries and slower pace of adoption in others. We can see that one of the things that needs to be done is basically raising AI literacy. So the rate of adoption will be proportionate to how people, what people know about the technology and the value they attach to it through this knowledge that they acquire. Artificial intelligence is going to disrupt several industries, including the legal industry. It's already disrupting the legal industry. Reports show that about 56% of lawyers in Europe are already using artificial intelligence. 56% are using, and that means since we've taken note that artificial intelligence does routine work, legal work, it basically automates routine legal work. So things like writing letters, things like administrative level kind of work, clerical work, you'll see that a lot of that work most times has been done by young lawyers. A lot of young lawyers and myself, when I was starting out, one of the things that was really difficult was having to work long hours. Yeah, and most of the time you're doing routine work. It can be like, finding a particular case for your boss, saying your boss is looking for a particular case and you have to go through different, reports. So artificial intelligence is going to take care of that. And that means now it's going to free up young lawyers to do actually high value work, and so they can expect high value work from their bosses. We shouldn't over dramatize the use of, the emergence of AI. It's another tool, just like other tools have come and gone. Yeah, I think in the first place, people shouldn't be scared of what it is. It's just another tool. And so if we view it as a tool, we just know that we need to learn how to use it. We have to know that it comes with advantages and disadvantages. So we just have to be very mindful. And also, finally, we must adopt it with an understanding of our environment and society, not adopt it the way that another country would adopt it. It has to be done for Uganda, for Ugandans, because we have our unique way of seeing and viewing life, then our unique social, economic, and other factors that will influence the adoption. Thank you.